Hello, I'm Tony, but today I'm also George the Giraffe, and I'm going to talk about my time in the castle. The Castle on the Coast, that is. A game free from Amazon Games until the end of September 2022, as long as you have a Prime membership. The Castle on the Coast is actually a pretty sad tale about a castle built by wizards, who all went off to fight a dragon or some kind of fantasy threat, I'm not sure. And they left their kids behind, and they never returned. Top parenting there. Like, they didn't even hire a babysitter, didn't get anyone to come in and check on them regularly, just abandoned their children. Disgusting. Anyway, kids being kids, they argued, and the two oldest decided to lock themselves off from the other kids. So, I'm George, a little bit goofy looking giraffe, who was offered to help. Although when I did offer to help, I didn't know that I was offering to be in a platformer. Might have reconsidered if I did. This game looks like it's aimed at kids. The graphics are cartoony and colourful, and the dialogue is clearly written for children. The controls are a bit inexact, and it does cause a bit of frustration. Jumps are difficult to judge, up until the point you get the jetpack, which does help. Colliding with objects bounces you rather than stops you, which can be very difficult to control. Added on to this is the issue with the camera, which doesn't point in the direction you're facing all the time, particularly after you've bounced off of something. It's so annoying to be bounced off of something, go in a direction where you can't see, particularly if you're on a ledge, and your only view is the inside of the thing you bounced off. The controls for vehicles are no better, in fact sometimes worse. The submarine, for example, doesn't tell you how to use it and is very unintuitive and difficult to control. Fortunately, I didn't need to spend that much time in the submarine, so it became less of a problem. On to the main part of the game, which is the collectibles. Various things are there to be collected, and you need to use all but one of these currencies to progress, as you'll find barriers that need a certain amount of a particular currency to unlock. The overall unlock amounts are also pretty close to the maximum you can find, so you do need to pretty much find every single one. The other currency is used to buy costumes that you find in various areas along the way that you can unlock. The map for the whole game is pretty big. It's easy to get turned around, particularly because there are portals to different areas as well. As you get further into the game, the areas are completely different. They introduce a lot of variety, not just in the look and feel of the place, but also in the way you traverse it, which is great. For the first hour or so of playing this game, I wasn't going to give it a very good review. The control issues, camera issues, and the fact that it was very simplistic and very similar, very repetitive, was not giving a good impression. But I ended up playing this game until I finished it, which took about 6 hours or so, which is not a sign of a bad game. I can't say I enjoyed every minute of those 6 hours, but I did get used to the controls. I did minimise the frustrating aspects of the game, and I had fun in a game that I'm pretty sure was meant for children, and I'm not sure what that says about me. If young kids are playing this, then I would point out that there's points in the game that are actually pretty difficult, and there might be a need to help them out. I'm gonna have to give this a recommendation because I finished it. I would say if you're interested in playing it from this review, do give it a little bit of time. Do try to get used to the controls, it does get better. I'm going to go away and figure out whether I completed this because I love a challenge, or because I'm basically a big kid at heart. Could be both. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.